Today begins with a story that feels almost impossible to believe, yet it unfolds with the warm glow of a dream taking shape right before our eyes. Before we dive deeper, make sure to subscribe so you never miss updates on the moments, real or imagined, that inspire our imaginations and set our hearts racing. In this gentle space between reality and fan-crafted fantasy, we step into a narrative built out of admiration, creativity, and affection for one of the most captivating artists of our time, Cha Eun-woo. The world has long adored his elegance, his charisma, and the quiet sincerity that follows him like a soft light, and today, in this fictional universe, that light leads us towards something beautifully unexpected. A wedding. His wedding. A moment imagined by countless fans, now crafted into a single flowing story of joy. As the story guiding you through this tale, I invite you to lean into the tenderness of this world. Imagine a morning where every headline whispers of wonder, every digital feed hums with anticipation, and every fan community pulses with excitement. In this imagined timeline of 2025, the news breaks gently at first, like a rumor carried on a warm breeze. Cha Eun-woo, celebrated singer, actor, and news to millions, is getting married. The words hover in the air, soft enough to feel unreal, yet strong enough to stir something deep inside those who have followed his journey for years. There is no uproar, no dramatic reveal, only a calm, breath-stealing announcement that feels as intimate as a confession meant just for you. As this story continues, it traces the reactions forming across fan spaces. Some pause in disbelief, rereading the message, waiting for confirmation, while others smile instinctively, feeling the happiness blooming behind the news. In this fictional world, the announcement wasn't crafted to shock but to uplift, to offer a moment of shared wonder. The wedding invitation, simple yet irresistible, begins circulating online. Its appearance is subtle, an elegant design washed in muted blues and soft ivory, colors that somehow feel unmistakably connected to his aura. The lettering glimmers with delicate strokes, as if each letter was written with intention, carrying both gratitude and love. Inside the invitation rests a message meant for those who have supported him through imagined years of growth. It reads as though he is speaking softly to each recipient, acknowledging the path he took, the challenges he faced, and the quiet memories nestled between his achievements. The voiceover guides you through the words, describing how they reflect humility, sincerity, and the unmistakable warmth he brings to every project. His fictional partner, unnamed in this script to allow every listener to imagine freely, is described only through the emotion conveyed, someone who brings him calm, someone who understands his word and walks beside him with grace. The invitation sets the date in the spring of 2025, a time chosen to symbolize renewal and beginnings. The voice paints the setting not with dramatic flair but with gentle touches, imagining a venue surrounded by soft blossoms and open air. The ceremony, in this crafted universe, is small, intimate, filled with the familiarity of close friends and the affection of those who have watched his journey from the wings of life. The voiceover reflects on the significance of simplicity here, how it feels perfectly aligned with the person fans admire, someone who appreciates beauty in quiet details rather than in displays of grandeur. Within this narration, the voice lingers on the emotions Eun-woo might feel. A sense of peace, perhaps, woven with excitement and the weight of a milestone long awaited. The story gently imagines him preparing for the ceremony, not in scenes but in sensations. The soft rustle of fabric as he adjusts his attire, the hum of distant laughter from friends. The grounding breath he takes before stepping into a moment that will redefine his imagined future. No cameras flash aggressively in this world. No chaos surrounds him. Only a serene celebration shaped by love and respect. The voice chronicles how fans respond within this fictional landscape. They share memories, digital artworks inspired by the announcement, warm reflections on how his work influenced their lives. Comments and messages ripple across platforms, not with heartbreak but with heartfelt messages wishing him joy. It becomes a collective embrace, a testament to the bond between an artist and his supporters, a bond strengthened through years of inspiration and admiration. The timeline captures these reactions gently, reminding listeners that this entire script is a creative tribute rather than a reflection of real events. As the wedding day approaches in this imagined 2025, the voice guides you through the whispers of excitement. The invitation mentions an element intended for fans, a heartfelt letter released on the day of the ceremony. The letter, as narrated, would express gratitude for the years of support, the laughter shared indirectly through screens, the courage gifted to him by those who believed in his work. The voiceover describes the tone of the letter, complete with emotional warmth, yet avoids attributing statements to the real person beyond the scenario. It is crafted as a poetic gesture within the universe of imagination. On the day of the ceremony, the narrative moves slowly, deliberately, as though savoring each detail. The imagined vows are spoken quietly, described only in fragments, never quoted directly, honoring the intimacy of the moment. The voice captures the mood instead, the softness in the air, the stillness of the moment where two hands meet, and the subtle shift in the word as he begins a new chapter. It feels delicate and tender, a union built not on spectacle, but on the essence of companionship and affection. The story continues by exploring how this moment becomes legend within fan spaces in the story. Not a scandal, not a dramatic twist, but a celebration. A turning point that inspires fans to write their own stories, create new interpretations, and reflect on love in its purest form. In this universe, his marriage becomes a symbol of growth, a testament to finding balance between personal joy and public admiration. It is not treated as an ending but as a new beginning, both for him and for the community that cherishes him. As the story moves toward its final stretch, the voice shifts into a reflective tone. It speaks about how moments like these, even when imagined, remind us of the humanity behind the figures we admire. It invites listeners to consider the beauty of supporting someone not only in their triumphs but in the tender spaces of their lives. This wedding becomes a metaphor for hope, for transformation, for the kind of happiness that blossoms quietly yet meaningfully. The wedding invitation, as described once more, becomes a keepsake of the story, a fictional artifact symbolizing connection. The voice encourages the listener to imagine holding it, feeling its weight, noticing the textures of ink and paper. It is not simply a message but a bridge between dream and emotion, an emblem of shared imagination. Fans in this narrative keep it not as proof but as a reminder of the joy they felt in witnessing a turning point crafted in creativity. As the story concludes, a tribute created with respect and affection. It thanks the listener for joining this journey, for allowing imagination to bloom into a story shaped by admiration for Cho Eun-woo and the artistry he embodies.